What's up, what's up, what's up? I got the YouTube Barber Academy back with another installment. In this video, we will be doing the hard part with a skin fade. Simply just going around the back and sides with a 5-0, making the line even. And I'm going to clean it up with the 5-star shaver, or in this case, the Andis electric shaver. You'll notice as I get closer to the top of that line, before I get up to the top, I'm going to skin it all just like this if you look at my hand. But when I get to the top, I'm going to start coming down just like this. And that's going to soften the line. You want to make sure that the transition is smooth from the bottom where it is completely skinned to your line. Don't just take the shaver directly into your line. Make sure that you have no line in between there. Next, I'm going to put in a guideline with simply an open taper. And that's with the lever pressed all the way down. And I'm going to begin feathering the lever up little by little until I have the taper entirely closed and the line starts to go out, just staying just underneath the area I previously worked in. So I work the lever down little by little until I get rid of the line. It's okay if all of the line doesn't go away. You just want to soften it as much as you can. It's going to feel like you're going over the same spot over and over again. That's okay. You just need to keep looking at your line. You need to just keep looking at what effect it has on every step that you've taken. And that'll tell you where to go. So now I'm going to take a number 1. I have the taper open, and I'm going to start removing some of the bulk from the line above that. This is the easiest way I've found to teach people that stops you from going too high. Because I simply put in a guideline, and then I go down and I do the work to catch myself up to it. And I put in another guideline a little higher, and just like I'm doing now with this number 1, I'm closing it down and I'm catching myself up, and I'm going to get rid of any of that weight line that left over. And I might go down to my 1/16 guard and just do a little fine tuning, and maybe go back to my open taper just to clean up anything else that I see. So I'm starting to get that transition and that hard line to look a little bit better. And little by little, I'm going to continue working my way down. And I'll switch to my 1/16, and I'll start with it open, and I'll work it closed, little by little. Concentrating on what effect each stroke has, and letting that tell me where to go. Okay, in the crown area, a lot of people have a colic to deal with, so you're going to have to be careful in this area. There's 2 ways to deal with it. You can either leave it long and let the client grow it out so it doesn't stick up, or you can cut it down short so it's not a problem if the customer comes back frequently enough. In this case, I chose to cut it down short. This way it always lays nice, and he comes once a week for a haircut anyways, so it will never be a problem. I'm going to retrace my step with some scissor over comb, which I'm going to show more clearly in another video. Now what you're going to see is I'm going to drag the left edge of my guard. You see my wallpaper clips up in the corner? I'm just using that as an example. I'm just going to drag my left edge all the way through. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to clean it up with the trimmer upside down. And my advice to you is just make the initial line as thin as you can. This way, if you have to make any adjustments, you have that space on both sides of the line to really even it up and get it just right. I'm going to place this comb into the top of his hair just to kind of hold it flat and get it out of my way for a second. Sometimes I use gel. And I always begin by cutting the front of the hard part with the heel of the blade, working my way back. This way you're not taking out too much hair at one time. And it's much more comfortable on the client. If you start at the back, you're taking out the thickness of the entire razor, which is going to cause you to have to use a little bit more pressure. I also like to clean up with the scissor over comb and with the scissors on any little hairs that could be sticking out. And that's really about it, everybody. I hope you liked the video. I hope you stay tuned. I got a lot more coming. And until I see you in my next video,